Mike, very deliberate, throws the ball from left to right.
And he's got a ball. So 19 through the first 2 boxes for Mike Morrill. Mike's high single is a 197. This is bowler number 13, bowling against bowler number 12. 10 strings to get this far. The winner goes up against number 11 and number 10. Then next week, 9, 8, 7, all the way up to number 1 at the end of the month.
Great break right here.
That was a backdoor job, and we've got a pin that has come over the line, I believe. We'll check it out.
Billy Treefield going down there, checking that wood out, make sure it's not past that 2-foot line. If it touches any part of that 2-foot line, it has to be removed without disturbing the shot.
Well, he's got the 1 pin left, which you don't see too often. Sort of come through the back and miss number 1. He's got it now for a spare. Mike Morrill sits down with a spare, and it brings us up to Ron Johnson. Ron from Holbrook.
Ron, one of the power bowlers now. You watch him turn that ball over from right to left. Really drives it in hard.
And he hit that one right on the nose. He starts off with a split with some wood to help him.
6, 7, 10. Now he has many options here, Bob. He could play this wood on a 10-pin side and drive it across, or play it on the left side, whatever he feels his ball can do. And that's what he did.
Got it.
Great shot. Great effort.
Nice spare by Ron Johnson to start it off. Ron is a shift leader for the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston.
Well,
got punched out on the left.
Rushed that shot a little bit here. Only gets 3 on it.
Tough one to get, working on a spare.
Gets to split the 1-3 here. Try to get that. Uh-oh. Now he might go whole hog here. He'll play it safe for 2, but I think what he's going to do, he's going to play that head pin and try to pick up 8 or 9 out of this mess. And he gets a 6 out of it, so that nullifies the spare, and he's 1 under with spare there. A few butterflies here, the first 3.
He needs a spare now to stay even.
That's right. And you can see the way Ron drives that ball from right to left. A lot of spin on it. Really mixes the pins up when he gets in the pocket. He has a 2-4, 10. He'll be splitting the 2-4.
Oh, what a shot.
Gee.
I'll tell you. Ron came up with 2 spares and 3 boxes. So far hasn't scored that well, but he showed us a little bit of bowling there. All right, back to Mike Morrill now in box number 4. And remember, Mike is working on a spare. And he pops it right in there. There goes the kingpin, and the 10-pin stands. Well, that's the way to fill.
Well, Mike's ball breaks from left to right now.
Does he have the spare? He's got it. All right. 2 spares in a row for Mike Morrill as he starts to heat up. Ron Johnston already has 2 spares.
Well, Ron is giving Mike a little boost here. Gives him the competitive edge. He knows that Ron is throwing the ball real well here.
Mike's also had a high triple of 457. On a spare. Left the triangle.
There's a 2-4-5. He tried to split this on either side now.
For his 3rd spare in a row. He's got it. 3 spares in a row for Mike Morrill. When you're hot, you're hot.
Well, he has all out now. You can see he's rolling the ball real well. Good follow through. Good balance.
That's right. He's only left 1 pin up there so far in the whole match. He's there again. Well, this will take some doing for a spare.
Well, this wood in there is going to help him. He has the 4, 7, 9, 10. He can play this on the red line, and I think that ball will carry over and possibly grab the 9 or 10, and he get the wood off the wall to help him, too. Right on the red line.
Oh,
Didn't
just
get
missed.
The break. That's where a power ball would come in real handy, Bob. He could drive that ball way over to the right.
Picked it off again. 81 through 6 boxes for Mike Morrill. And Ron Johnston is back up. Now he's working on a spare. Men bowling for the big money. And who's the top seed this month?
Well, we have Al Johnson coming in from Feeding Hills. He averaged 132 to be top seed. Al Johnson from Feeding Hills.
And we got a spread eagle +1. too bad. That was on a spare again. That's twice he's come up with a 3 on a spare.
Well, he was right on target with that. You have to hit the head pin, and if he was off a half-inch on that first ball, he might have got a strike on it. Oh, look at this great out right here.
Well, he needs a couple marks to get even now.
Well, this shows you the importance of the fills on the spares. He has 2 fills of 3, and he's only 1 over the 40 mark, so his fills have been way off. And you can see Ron now, he's trying to drive that ball a little harder. Sometimes when you start pressing, you try to